Dolly here. So, I am excited to bring more content to YouTube. And I have my lovely flower crown on as opposed to my baseball caps, which I normally wear in videos like this, or videos where you just see my face. So I am excited to bring content that's a little bit different because I know I normally post cosplay content, and I have more of that content coming soon because this flower crown that I drew attention to is going to be featured in a video where I got it from, because I just recently went to Renaissance Festival, and I actually kept up on vlogging the entire, experience. So once I get that all edited, I'm very excited to share that with y'all, but this month I'll be going to OniCon, and so I'll be vlogging that, hopefully if I remember to film. And so I'll share that, and I'll be doing more behind the cosplay videos. But today I'm going to bring y'all something a little bit different. And so, I just recently got in my Skullector Monster High Dolls of Beetlejuice and Lydia. And so for those of y'all who don't know, I am a avid doll, or mainly Monster High Dolls. I don't really collect anything besides Monster High Dolls in the fashion doll department, but I also collect anime figurines. So I'll probably be bringing unboxing videos to this channel of whether it be anime figurines or Monster High Dolls, because apparently they're coming back. And so with the Skullector dolls like these, so let me show you. Here's the back of the box, and then here's the front of the box. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Says here lies Beetlejuice from the makers of Monster High's Skullector. And it's a really gorgeous box. I also have the Pennywise and the Shining twins, which are actually not twins. Did you know the Grady twins are actually not twins? One of them is 8 and one of them is 10, which is confirmed in the book by Stephen King, but they just got dubbed the Shining twins, so oh well. I actually have them there up on the top of my Monster High shelf, so I'll show them to you a little bit near the end of the video because this is an enormous shelf of Monster High dolls. I have a little bit over 200, I think last I counted was 220. I started my collection back in about 2011, so a little bit after Monster High was released, and I wish I wasn't so pick and choosy with the dolls because I didn't have the hindsight they would be so important. But I have at least one of each female character, because that was my goal. I wanted one of at least each of the female characters because they're just so cute and pretty, and I love monster girls, which y'all should know by now. They're so wonderful. But anyways, back to my Skullector doll. So yeah, we got Beetlejuice and Lydia here. And so I just kind of wanted to do my own little review for it. I'm not going to fully unbox them. I will take them out of the main box, but I'm not going to undo them from their ties, if possible. I'm going to see if I can just slide them out and just kind of get a feel for the fabric. Because I didn't unbox Pennywise and my Grady twins. Because since they're such pop culture characters, let me just keep this in the frame since they're the topic of the video. Since they're such pop culture characters, and they're really hard to get your hands on with these dolls because scalpers, F them. They buy up the entire just stock of them. It's just, I wanted to keep them kind of nice and pristine. And typically I'm an unboxer, I want to take them out of the box and pose them and play with them. There's very few dolls I've ever kept in the box, which would be the 2 Skullector dolls that were released last year, the Zombie Gaga doll, and the San Diego Comic-Con release of the Ghostbusters Frankenstein. Now with her, I know a lot of people did not like that doll because it was the reboot design of Monster High, but I just wanted it purely because it was I thought it was cool that they managed to do a crossover with Ghostbusters, and I thought it would be a really unique doll to have, and I kept her in the box just because I felt like it. It was a cool box. It had the slime dripping down, and I'll probably show y'all that towards the end of this little video. But with Zombie Gaga, when she was first released or first available for pre-order, I actually ordered 2 of her because I know I wanted to unbox her because she came with 2 sets of clothes, the tuxedo and then like some sort of like fashion outfit. So this is my Zombie Gaga, and so I got her doing some like karate pose. But yeah, I wanted one just so I can unbox her and kind of, again, I wanted to get a feel for the fabric. And when these were first released, they weren't that expensive. I believe they were like $40, $35. So I managed to get my hand on 2 of them, one to keep in the box. Back on topic. Oh yeah, I got my lovely little shorts on. Which is the Beetlejuice and Lydia deeds. So, sad thing is, I've heard a lot of bad reviews about this set of Skullectors compared to the Grady's and the Pennywise. A lot of people didn't like them, and just looking at them, let me get them out of the sheen. I think they're gorgeous, and I think they're a lot better than the concept art and the prototype dolls they showed images of. For one, they have this like really shimmery fabric that I find really pretty. It's towards the bottom of the dresses, and I just think it's really gorgeous. And a lot of people who unboxed these dolls said the fabric felt really cheap. And with tax, these dolls were $100. At least for me, with the shipping and the tax, it was $100 to get to me. So I can understand from that perspective, yeah, I can understand why you complain about the fabric feeling cheap. But I think they're really pretty. I believe that it was confirmed that they used, crap, I forgot her name, which is horrible because I'm supposed to be a Monster High fan. They used, Valhalla de Bloom's sculpt for Beetlejuice, and for Lydia, who was it? It wasn't Twyla, because Twyla was the twins. I'll add a little caption to once I figure out what sculpt they used for her. But all those Skullectors were based off previous sculpts. So yeah, Pennywise was based off of Viperine, which is Deuce's cousin. She's the pink snake. She was featured in the Frights camera action movie, if you've seen that one. And then like I said, the Grady twins were Twyla. But yeah, so she was Valhalla. I forgot her name, which is sad because I remember when they first released the prototype image for this doll. So this is the one that Beetlejuice's sculpt is based off of. I remember when I first saw it, because I followed a blog for the longest time, back when I was really into collecting these dolls, that got, like, all the secret, like, oh, this is coming out soon, don't tell anybody. So I kept, like, avid watch on all these dolls. So I remember she was one of the ones that I was really excited for. And the fact that I forgot your names. I know it's the last name's DeBloom, so at least I didn't forget that. But she's from the Haunted movie, where they go to Haunted High. So, back to these dolls, there were a lot of negative reviews. And it kind of made me sad. I was really disappointed to hear that people were not as excited and happy with the result of these dolls as they were with the Pennywise and the Grady twins. And I don't know if that's because they made more of these dolls as opposed to those two, because I think there were a lot more of these made, or because, I don't know, they rushed them. These dolls just kind of, when they announced the Beetlejuice and the Lydia, it just felt kind of out of the blue. Like, oh, okay, thanks, cool. Beetlejuice and Lydia coming out next week. Pre-order, sure. Okay, yeah, I got $100 to spare. But with the Pennywise and the Grady twins, there was always kind of like this mystery. Like, it was always like, under suspicions that it was a hoax, because there was never truly any evidence that people could bring forth that it was real until the time came. And so maybe that's why those dolls were a little more special to people, because it was like, yeah, they're making a Pennywise Monster High doll. And you're like, no, they aren't. Monster High got a deal with Stephen King. Like, really? Yeah, so maybe those dolls were just a bit more special to people's hearts, and then when they announced these, people were like, oh yeah, okay, sure, cool, yeah. These just lacked the flair and that special mystery that the original two Skullectors had. And maybe that's why these didn't do as great. I don't know, but I was really excited to receive them. They didn't tell me I was getting these early. They told me I was getting them, like, on Halloween. Oh yeah, let me get a little X-Acto knife. Or I don't need an X-Acto knife to cut the box open. They didn't tape it. Okay. Let's carefully... I don't want to rip this box. Okay. I'm going to do this off screen, so if I do rip the box, you don't have to see me cry. Alright, that was a lot easier than I thought. So, if you're going to be like me and you want to open the box without, like, really taking them out or damaging them or damaging the box, go from the bottom of the box, not the top. Because I almost did rip it on this, like, top little piece right here. Bottom came out really easy. And then it slid out, and so now I have this little display box out. Speaking of the box, let's just read what it says on the back because it does have a little story on it. So let me read that to y'all. So it says Beetlejuice and Lydia dolls. Beetlejuice, Beetle. Come on, ghoul, it's showtime. Say my name 3 times and we'll be compadres, amigos, BFFs. I'll show you the ropes about being a ghost, and you'll help me get back to the land of the living. What do you say? If only more of the recently deceased were like my goth-to-be bestie Lydia. You gotta love her pitch-dark sense of fashion. It's totally to die for. She has some scary good calypso moves too. So stop acting grave and just say it. Together we're gonna be the best bio-exorcist team this podunk Winter River Village has ever seen. And that was pretty good for me just reading that first time. I did not rehearse that at all, obviously, because I did mess up a few times. And yeah, so I love the box. It's cute. It's and this little part, it's got a gloss on the Lydia. Yeah, you can see it in the shimmer. The Lydia and Beetlejuice part. Oh, Lydia's not even in this picture. I just now noticed. Just the Beetlejuice part. It's got a little shimmer, but not on the word. Just the words. Oh, just the white part of the words have a little shimmer, but it's glossed on the picture. And then Lydia's on the back, but she is not glossed. She is matte. Mattel. Sorry, bad joke. Alright, so let's get a feel for these dolls. Alright, so we got them in the flesh, or in the plastic. Alright, I'm gonna prop them up on my knee. Oh yeah. I understand what people are saying about the fabric. I also heard that some people, their dolls, especially the Lydia, was a bit flimsy when posing her. I'm not really going to be able to tell y'all that because I'm not going to really take them out of their little rubber straps because I want to be able to put them back in the box as is and put them back on my shelf where the my other 2 Skullectors are and my other boxed treasures are. What's cute is they did come with a little handbook to the recently deceased from the Beetlejuice movie. It's just, you know, it's a little plastic book with just a sticker on it. I'll do a little zoom in on that. So, I mean, that's cute. Yeah, Beetlejuice's tie is plastic. It is not fabric. Oh. So my Beetlejuice doll, okay, yeah, so I really do get what people were saying. So let's see if I can zoom in on this. So right there, you see that little white nub? It has a defect in the little carousel hat. They messed up on her hat. And so I probably would have never noticed that if I hadn't taken them out of the box to really get a good look at them. So that's a little sad. But, I mean, I'll probably forget when I put them back in the box. The makeup is really pretty. I do love their makeup. And I mean, I'm not sad that I bought these, even if it has a defect or people say they're bad. I mean, I love Monster High. I would have bought them regardless. I mean, I even bought a few of the reboot dolls just because they were new characters and I want one of each female. But I like Lydia's fabric. I mean, it's still a little cheapish, but I like it. So, Beetlejuice, there's like a whole, what? There is a whole, okay. There is a whole, yeah, so I can like, there's just this whole extra string here. So thank you for that, Beetlejuice. Is this string even supposed to be a part of the design? Is this even holding anything? I don't even think this is holding. I'm nervous because I don't want to like pull it and then like tear apart the whole. No, the string doesn't even. What the? Okay. So So there was this whole string. Yeah, I'll move it so y'all can kind of. This whole string that's attached to Beetlejuice's coat that was tangled in the like tail part of the coat. So luckily I have. Let me get some little scissors. Oh, fun fact, my house is actually haunted, so this is kind of suiting. And these scissors were left here by the woman that died in this house. So I'm going to use my fabric scissors, or my little thread scissors by the dead woman who died here. Thank you, dead woman, I love you. Yeah. So, it's like a good, like 5-inch, I'm bad at math and measuring and everything else. Yeah, I'd say that's a good, like, 5-inch long string that got just left in Beetlejuice's design. So, okay, yeah, so I get what people are really saying about the rush on them, the, like, rush job. Which, I mean, kind of stinks, especially for the price you do pay. I still, if you're a Monster High fan, I still recommend buying them. Don't buy them for the scalper price. Please do not support scalpers. Never. Don't support scalpers. But I do love them. I do love them. I do think they're beautiful. Even though there are little things I don't like about them. I mean, but that was an easy fix. I just pulled that string out and trimmed it. Now, and the little faults in Beetlejuice's carousel headband hat can go, you know, they'll fade from my memory, and I'll just remember having cool dolls that will be a part of the Pop Culture Monster High horror collection. But I think they're really, I mean, I think they're cute. I do understand and respect what people are saying about the rush job, though. Which is sad. It sucks. It sucks that they didn't do as nice of a job as people say with the other two. But that's the thing. I can't really compare the feel of the other two because I didn't pull them out like I did with these. And again, I'm not fully pulling these out. I just slid them out of the box just to get a feel for them, just for this video. Just to give y'all something a little special. And they got the, Beetlejuice has the sandworm earrings. Pretty. Beetlejuice, I even love how they, so yeah, there's the sandworm earrings, but they even did like the mold around Beetlejuice for like the blush and around the hairline, and I think that's funny. I wish they could have accented that a little bit more and done a little bit more to make Beetlejuice kind of decrepit, because Beetlejuice was always kind of a little gross as Beetlejuice. He's like a nasty little pervert, and I get they're supposed to be fashion dolls, but keep a little bit of that nasty little pervert action to Beetlejuice. But yeah, I think they could have done maybe a cool flowy dress with Beetlejuice as opposed to a pantsuit. Lydia's gorgeous. I think Yeah, I think Lydia's just all around pretty good. I have more complaints about the Beetlejuice doll than I do with Lydia. Lydia looks pretty much like the character. Oh, sorry, there's a dog barking. Got this big, beautiful, like, sun hat because goth girls hate the sun. And it's cute. The background of the box and the little setting they are is the little model town that the dad was building in the attic, if you've seen the movie. Which you should see in the movie. Like, it's a cult classic. Oh, Beetlejuice is so good. It's on Hulu, by the way. Or it should be on Hulu still. Oh, I think I might watch that after I did this little video. But yeah, I mean, I think they're good, for the most part. The shoes, oh yeah, I didn't point out the shoes. They could have added some more, details to the shoes to make them pop. The shoes are the faces the parents did, or they weren't the parents, the couple did to, like, look scary and haunt the house. So, like, the weird, like, chicken and the eyes in the mouth face. So that's a cute detail. Lydia's shoes are the Beetlejuice snake banister. I'm trying to get close-ups for y'all, so y'all can really see them. There's no, like, really hidden details. Sorry, I'm kind of, like, keeping them to myself, not towards the camera. There's no, like, really hidden details that I can see on them other than, like, the shoes, but Monster High's known for their really cool shoe sculpts. Ugh, they're to die for. I love their shoe sculpts. The Grady twins, their shoe sculpts were the hedges, like the hedges from the maze, the hedge maze, and the Overlook Hotel from The Shining. And what was Pennywise? Pennywise shoe sculpt kind of vaguely looked like Venus McFlytrap's shoe sculpt, like with just teeth. But it was still like a clown shoes, but I don't know, their shoe sculpt felt like it got kind of lazy. I still like the Pennywise, but for a brand of fashion dolls that is known for their killer shoes, they could have done a little bit more with Pennywise, who's like a huge thing at the moment. So these are the Skullector dolls. They come with 2 stands. So if you're an unboxing, you're like, oh, they didn't come with stands. They do. So that's them. I would have bought 2 of them if I had money just to unbox them. That was my goal originally with the Grady twins and the Pennywise, was to buy double, because I wanted to unbox them and play with them. By play, I mean just like pose and just feel them and pose, feel them, brush their hair. Speaking of the hair, Beetlejuice has kind of like this crimped hair. Yeah, is that the proper term, crimped? And then Lydia's is just pretty straight, you know, straight. Good looking. Beetlejuice doesn't have any bangs or anything like that. They could have done a fabric tie for Beetlejuice, I feel like, instead of this molded plastic thing, but I guess. I mean, I'm trying to see if, like, I have any characters with fabric tie. No, I guess they've done plastic ties in the past, because here's my, ooh, come here, don't go, girls. Here's, like, nerdy Gigi Grant, she has a plastic tie, so, whatever. Like, I get what people are saying for the fashion doll, $100 for $100. They could have done a little more. I still love them. I think they're pretty. I think they're gorgeous, and I think they're a lovely addition to the collection. And I'd rather spend $100 than $300 from some horrible eBay scalpers. So I'm going to put them to the side right now, and so talk a little bit more about Monster High. So I was lucky enough to get the Skullectors of the Pennywise and the Grady twins on the second drop, and that's how I got the awesome posters. I am very mad they did not give us the cool concept art posters with Beetlejuice, especially since we managed to get them on the first drop. I was a little disappointed, and with these, I got prints 528 out of 900 for the Grady twins, and 706 out of 1300 for Penny. So that's pretty cool, but with the future of Monster High, a lot of people are saying Monster High is coming back in 2022, especially since their Instagram and social media has come active again, which I'm really excited for, but a part of me kind of likes them doing just iconic characters, like iconic already known characters, and just doing their own twist on them. And I wouldn't mind them just keeping it to that, because it kind of makes Monster High a bit more adult, which Monster High has always been a bit more adult in my opinion. Because, I mean, the designs, I don't know, I'm not saying the designs were ever inappropriate, but they never fully felt like they were for kids, in my opinion. Because what's funny is I started collecting Monster High dolls when I was like 14 or 15. I think I was 15 when I started collecting these things. And so, like, I think as a little kid, if I saw that, I don't know, I was a weird little kid, so I probably would have wanted them as a kid. But I don't know, Monster High dolls, they even stated that a lot of their profits came from adult collectors and teen collectors, never really too much little kids. So I wouldn't mind them just keeping it to adult collectors by doing the, redesigning of horror movie classics, or just occult classics, or just classics like that. I saw someone do, like, their concept art if Monster High did Hocus Pocus, which I haven't seen, I'm sorry, I'm bad. But I thought they were cool, even though I know nothing about Hocus Pocus, and if Monster High released Hocus Pocus dolls, I'd watch the movie in a heartbeat, so I can, like, understand the dolls. I thought they were cool, so, yeah, but, like, it kinda, I think it's cool because it reminds me of the horror Bishoujo anime figures, if y'all seen these. I only have the Pennywise one, because I actually just found out about these figurines very recently. I'll put her here because I love her. Look at her. She's so gorgeous. I wish I would have started doing unboxings when I got her, but that's before I really got active on YouTube. But they could stick to doing something like this and just doing the Monster High stuff for it. I would love to see, like, a Pinhead Monster High doll. Do you know how cool that would be? Or, God, what's another just, like, creepy horror movie creature? Freddy Krueger Monster High girl. And, like, really make her pretty, but give her the burnedy face, because horror Bishoujo did not do that. Let's do a fashion doll of Freddy Krueger. But, I mean, I also wouldn't mind Monster High just coming back in general, but bring us new characters. I want to see some creatures. Like, anyways, I mean, I think that's all I really wanted to show y'all, but no, let me show y'all. Is Penny. Sorry the quality's a bit bad. But the top half of my shelf is kind of reserved for, like, these fancier dolls. As you can see, I have, like, the Draculaura. I have the Mattel exclusives of the Chloe and Ghoulia. And then I have, like, those Screaming dolls they released. I have the Abby Abominable, who was an Amazon exclusive, the Amazon exclusive of Skullector, Giant Claudine, Headmistress. She just didn't fit anywhere else on my shelves. There is the Ghostbusters Frankie I was talking about. Really big Skullector. She is my largest doll. There is the Lady Zombie Gaga. And then on the end, there is my Grady twins. And then what's cool is I have all the Frightmare collection. So I don't know if you remember the Frightmares, but they were released right when My Little Pony decided to make, like, dolls that looked like Monster High dolls. And I think this was Monster High lashing back at them. And it's like, okay, if you're gonna make dolls that look like Monster High dolls of your My Little Pony characters, we're gonna make Monster High dolls that look like My Little Pony. So yeah, I have all the Frightmares. I have one of each of the vinyl characters. Like, not just, like, the polka dot designs. I know they did designs that were just, like, plain black with just, like, polka dots and the silhouettes of the characters. But I have one of each of, like, the actual designs. I even got the really hard to find Katrine. I know you couldn't find her in stores, at least in my area. San Diego Comic-Con, Nephra Denial up there. I think I managed to snag her from $40 from. And then I have all these little doodads up here. If y'all are curious more on certain dolls, I can do like a little review and breakdown, even though I don't have the boxes anymore for some of them. I did keep aspects of the boxes, like the backs of them, I can pull those out. Just let me know, comment if you saw a doll that caught your attention and you're like, I want to know more about that one or whatever. Do you have this one? Could you do a breakdown of that one? I might even pull down the other two Skullectors and did what I did today with the Beetlejuice and Lydia. As I get more anime figurines and dolls or whatever, I'll do more videos like this. Sorry, I'm itchy. Flowers. Then just look forward to more content coming from me, hopefully this month and the next. I got OniCon at the end of the month, so we're going to be filming that. I got cosplays I got to break down or do behind the scenes of. And I just filmed Renfest, so I got to edit all that to do a vlog of. So that's everything. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. Make sure you follow me. Instagram, TikTok. Like and subscribe here on YouTube. And follow me on the new cosplay social media page if you haven't yet. Original Glaze. Thank you.